graduating today. These soldiers have undergone extensive training in leadership, training management, and warfighting fundamentals. The Warrior Leader Course is the MOS non-specific course which requires soldiers from combat arms, combat support, and combat service support to interact and work together as a team. These soldiers now have a better understanding of how each MOS is a vital part in our combined arms team. I now introduce to you the Deputy Commandant of the Fort Hood NCO Academy, Sergeant Major Larry D. Shaw.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is William Hook, Command Sergeant Majors, Warrant Officers, and distinguished guests, and most of all, family members, and to the graduating class that is standing before you. This morning, it's indeed a pleasure for me to introduce my battle buddy, the Commandant of the NCO Academy, as our guest speaker. But before I do that, just a few highlights. Command Sergeant Major Pritchard is a native of Morgantown, West Virginia. He entered into the Army in 1986 and completed one station unit training. He has served in various positions throughout his military career, to include one that's currently served. Command Sergeant Major Pritchard is also a graduate of Class 54 of the United States Army Sergeant Major's Academy. For civilian education, he has a master's degree in Human Resources Development from Western University, and one master in Information Technology Management from Troller University, a bachelor's degree in Business Management, and a social arts degree from the University of Maryland. Ladies and gentlemen, my battle buddy, the Commandant of the NCO Academy, Command Sergeant Major Joe Pritchard. Thanks a lot, everyone. Normally, we always have another Command Sergeant Major up here, as guest speaker, but today, as we know, Lieutenant General Cone has change of commands taking place. And I want to make one point of interest and note. Today, our ceremony is all led by students, from the student first sergeant to the platoon sergeant and section leaders. They are proving once again that they are disciplined, physically, mentally tough, and they're making the mission happen. So we have our youngsters out there today. This ceremony is about them. And you look fabulous on the field, Class 07-11. Pull. Good morning, distinguished guests, soldiers, family members, friends. Thank you again for being here with us. It's a pleasure, distinct honor to address you on this most important day here at the WLC Graduation. I will speak to you today very shortly, just a brief comment or two about teamwork and what I believe truly a non-commissioned officer is, what one should be, and lastly, the importance of our family members. First of all, by completing the Warrior Leader Development Course, these soldiers before you have met 22 days of vigorous physical and academic challenges. You have endured the long and very hard and difficult training, both in and out of the classroom. Time seemed precious. It always seemed to run out. It seemed impossible to accomplish all the tasks. Yet somehow, with time management, teamwork, and cooperation, things worked out. Soon you can relax, take a deep breath, and feel proud of who you are and what you represent. What you have accomplished together is nothing more than teamwork. It's obvious that you all understand what the meaning of team truly is, and that is together everyone achieves more. Today our nation is at war. We are a critical part of the joint team fighting terrorism at home and abroad. As a team, America and its allies will win this war. This war is quite different, and you must be ready to change and adapt very quickly. Our former President Bush, he stated, "It's a war that we must win, a war for our very way of life." So, I ask once again, what is a good non-commissioned officer? I will preface this statement by saying the outstanding instructors and cadre here at WLC can give you the best training in the world, and they can assist you in developing the many skills required to be a good non-commissioned officer. However, the training that you have been given and the skill set that they have provided, it does not make you a good non-commissioned officer. It only means that you have met certain prerequisites. Only you can determine whether you'll be a good non-commissioned officer. It's believed that a good warrior, ethos-minded non-commissioned officer will always place the mission first, never accept defeat, never quit, and never leave a fallen comrade. He or she will spend the time studying the art of combat, of readiness, and soldier care. Remember, as professional non-commissioned officers, we have the moral obligation to better ourselves. Not for us, but for those that we lead. And we must never forget that our primary duties of a sergeant, it is to train and take care of our soldiers and our family members' every need. A good NCO must know that their soldiers inside and out. A good NCO must know their strengths and weaknesses. A good NCO must know the level of training of each individual soldier, and that if the soldier can work effectively as a team, especially whenever you're placed in very stressful conditions and situations such as combat. A good leader does not allow a soldier to do something wrong and not make their on-the-spot corrections. As an NCO, we must lead by example. Finally, and once again, I'd like to pay special recognition to the family members that are present here today. The support of the family is critical. Their understanding of you on the field, and your preparations, and the support throughout the course has been very critical. Thank you all, family members, for supporting us and everything we do in uniform. We could not do what we do without your support, and please give me a round of applause for all of our family members. To the instructors, cadre, I thank you for the knowledge that you have shared, which will make these fine junior non-commissioned officers better leaders. Please join me in a round of applause for all the cadre for their hard work and dedication in improving our youth, our future leaders. I want to congratulate each and every one of you on the field today. Thanks a lot. Job well done. You've done a great job. You look sharp on the field, Class 07-11. For what you have accomplished over the past few weeks has been remarkable. It will be the beginning of a long road and a rewarding career. So Godspeed, Army Strong by example. Hook.
The Commandant and Deputy Commandant will now present the honor students. The distinguished undergraduate is a student who has the highest academic average, earns the first-time gold in all evaluations, and meets all prerequisites. The distinguished undergraduate for Class 07-11 is Sergeant Joshua Moses of 504th GFSB. In recognition of this honor, he is awarded the Army Achievement Medal, a certificate of achievement signed by the 3-4 Command Sergeant Major, a letter of commendation signed by the Commandant, the NCO Academy Distinguished Undergraduate Book, a copy of the Degree of Non-Commissioned Officer, custom-made rings from Balfour, and the distinguished undergraduate diploma. The undergraduate is a student who has the second highest academic average, earns the first-time gold on all evaluations, and meets all prerequisites. The undergraduate for Class 07-11 is Staff Sergeant Linda Carlisle, 470th Military Intelligence Brigade. In recognition of this honor, she is awarded the Army Achievement Medal, a certificate of achievement signed by the 3-4 Command Sergeant Major, a letter of commendation signed by the Commandant, the NCO Academy Honors Graduate Book, a copy of the Story of the Non-Commissioned Officer, and the undergraduate diploma. In each class, the student is selected as the one who displayed the most leadership throughout the entire course. Leadership Award nominees are selected by their classmates and appear before board as their peers. The Leadership Award winner for Class 07-11 is Sergeant Marisol Lincoln of 1st Medical Brigade. In recognition of this honor, she is awarded a certificate of